Hey. What's up, Patro? Patru. Three streams in one day. I'm not sure what I'll be able to do tomorrow, though. That's why I'm trying to get as much as I can in today. Family time tomorrow. Okay. So, favors. Really got to finish favors. Looks like we are capable here of firing all greater noble favors. So, seems reasonable to go ahead and test with the Mamluks. So we have, I believe, the favor system done just for greater nobles. Now that we have the template, it'll be relatively easy to do it with all the other estates as well. Let's go ahead and grab the God, this is a lot of code. Jesus, can't believe we wrote this in just a few days. Doesn't seem like it, well, you write it, but it builds up. That's kind of stupid. I should have just searched for 0.003. Okay. So hypothetically, let's get our baseline here. 50. So it shouldn't end up using a privilege. It didn't use a favor either. That may not be a problem. Let's go ahead and save. Because there's no sense of urgency yet, because stability isn't awful, loyalty isn't awful. So there may not be much of a reason to use a favor. We may have to tune the values, because favors are one of those things you want to use fairly regularly. Especially if you got a lot of prestige. So let's see. Oops. Okay. Let's pull up the save. Hey, Robert. Oops. Third. Coffee. We want to look for frac. I don't even know if we set the variables. It's supposed to be favors. Sorry, corruption. What is this? State revoke favors. Ah, oh, crap, did I do something stupid? Shit. I did. At some point, I replaced everything with favors. Fuck me. Oh my god. When did that happen? Well. I guess I gotta fix that. So all instances of favors change back to privilege. Before I do that, let me make sure. I can't believe I did that. Privilege. Okay. Make sure I got the right code here. So favors. Replace all in selection. 325 changes. Privilege. So if one Alt F replace, or one Control F replace was enough to change all those, one should be enough to change it all back, I would imagine. Oh, there. Silly me. Okay, so let's try this again. Check the save. Human, yes. Oh. That's the distance between previous saves. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look. Hopefully, if we see favors in here, then it would be fixed. But let's see favors. Do we see privilege at least? Okay. Whew. Privilege giveaway is awful. Loyalty weight. No core weight or anything. Give any privileges? No. Demands? Can do demands. Surprised there's nothing here. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Privilege giveaway, virtually nothing. Well, let's look at demands. Really? I screwed something up pretty bad. Everything just seems... Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not good, not good, not good. This variable should absolutely positively be calculated. There's no reason why it shouldn't, unless I messed something up. Is it here? Okay, it is. Loyalty weight. Already granted, so that adds some weight too. Give weight is 3. Where am I losing? So where am I losing weight? Oh boy. No. Let me do this. I'm going to copy this entire thing. I'm going to move it somewhere else and save it. And then I'm going to try and do something quasi-drastic. Undo, 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 undo. Ooh, I screwed that up a while ago, didn't I? Getting close here. At some point, I just nuked all my code. Still favors. Going back in time. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Is it still? Favors give weight. God. At some point, at some early point, I totally harpooned. It must be at the very beginning. Maybe? Jesus. When did I make this mistake? Nah, this was a really stupid mistake. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all these, all of this. Going all the way back to when I started today. Okay, there it is. Privilege. Jesus. Now I'm going to copy this and also make like a relic copy out of it. So I have it. Remember, I had to make this change here. So dumb. How did I miss that? That was like the entire freaking transformation of the entire of all the code. Alright, well, I'm gonna save you right here as a backup. Can't get over how stupid that was. I renamed every single thing that had privilege to favors. Broke everything, and somehow, somewhere along the way, broke everything else. I mean, well, now the question is, Ellen already granted weight. The question is, why are these weights so bad? So loyalty, added 2. Give weight 4.66. Already granted weight. And then 1 weight from somewhere else. Right, but no pressure for any other types of demands. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't so broken. That way I have that version of it, so let me open that event again. Hey, Demi in the chat. Hey, Marcus. I'm just maiming my code to all hell. Little AI decisions. Let's go someplace that's maybe isn't doing so good, or has more demands. Oops. Let's look around. Ah, Poland, you look like you're in crappy condition. High loyalty. So theoretically, you should want to demand support, right? Let's test this hypothesis. Let's give you some loans to don't have burgers. I'm firing this off of the oldish code. Yeah, maiming. I thought so when I heard the sigh when I came in. Well, I started the stream wanting to finish favors, but instead I converted every single other piece of code into a favor. So now I'm fixing all of that. All of my demands are totally broken. I have loans, so they should absolutely, positively be working. So let's head down to demands. Demands. Do I have nobility capable of spending money? Yes, I do. Absolutely do. Absolutely do. All right, so none of this should be excluded. If greater noble loyalty is over 0.55, set variable. Greater noble loyalty weight. So do I have the loyalty value? Yes, I do. So that's pretty heavy. If loyalty is big enough, 2 years of cash, which is true. Corvée maintenance, which I can verify now. can use core rate lever, that's true. Weight is true. How many states do I have? Let's see. Where's the state map mode? Geography. Well, supply, states, territories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't, so maybe that's why I'm not getting core rate labor as an option. Maybe I should limit that. And I don't. Do I technically not have enough loans? I've got plenty of manpower, right? Right. So maybe that's the issue. Maybe if I take one more loan, 2 more loans, what the hell? Now let's test. Maybe I just wasn't meeting the criteria. Oh no, but that's just for demand. That wasn't even... I'm looking at the wrong one. Privilege. Ouch. I've got horrible loyalty. GM give weight is only 3. Yeah, I got plenty of interesting problems bringing up Korean. I totally detonated all my freaking code. Like a fool. It's painful. Turned all my code into favors, so I completely... Now nothing's working. If 1, give weight 1. If not 1, give weight 1. So I'm -2 here. So theoretically, this weight should equal loyalty, which is 2. I think it's me a little ways there. But my stability is not 1. It is not 0. It is not -1. That should add 3 extra reasons to give weight. But it's still only 3. Should be, so it should be 5. Oh no, well, privileges are, yeah, okay. So loyalty should actually... Yeah, I do have backups, fortunately, Korean, but not as many as I should. Loyalty should actually theoretically be negative here. This should not be true. This should not be true. So... This is... What should be calculated? Why is this turning up positive? Set variable. Let's do some math. Set variable to a state greater than Noble's loyalty, which in this case should be 0.8. Multiply by 10. Subtract 5. Multiply by -1. Oops, I screwed that up. But anyway, it should still be a negative number, so why is it turning up as a positive number? All right, this is Poland, right? Human equals yes. Is this an old calculation or something? Did I... If limits oh, I already gave out a privilege. This is an old calculation. Duh. Wow, that was a waste of time. Let me go somewhere. It has not given out a privilege. Let's go to Kingdom of Naples. So let's pile on the loans. State's happy but not super happy. All right. Took out a bunch of loans. Kick myself in the balls here. Save. You know, I may not have screwed things up as bad as I thought. It may just be I've been checking with countries that suck, maybe. That's same as KMP. Whoops. Okay, so do it again. Why not? All right, now let's save. First off, let's check demands. Demand GN give weight. Loyalty weight. Pretense. Nothing from lesser nobles whatsoever. You heard the Mongols? Yep, someone was going down to bed, but decided they did not want to go down to bed. Really? Lesser nobles not even checked? Lesser noble demands, so WTF. What's going on here? Ellen demands time left. Yeah, that's true. Weight share, that's true. Am I too low on cash? No. I'm not too low on cash. So backup wise, if you commit often enough, there's records here on Git all over the place. So it's not that big of a problem necessarily. The question is why am I seeing nothing for lesser nobles here? demand BG demands GN. There should always be something here. So where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. Okay, so I don't qualify there. If loyalty is this low, that's true. That's true. Did I demand core array maintenance? Do I have core array maintenance? I don't think so. But I do not have enough. I didn't have enough weights. So there's that. And I have enough weight share here. Am I at loan? Am I at war? No. I have lots of loans. So do I have 4 years worth of income? I do. So I should hypothetically have this at least. That doesn't exist, so why not? What's my legitimacy? Okay, there's another way to handle this. Let's take a look at Castile. Find someone with high loyalty. Which is like apparently nobody. Oh yeah, everyone does have low loyalty. I probably need to do some tuning as is. That or no one's been giving out favors like they're supposed to. Wow. I'll do this. This is sad. I want to do favors. Now I'm stuck fixing something that I broke. Alright, let's check the order. They have no excuse now to not do something with lesser nobles. Let's check demands. What demands? They don't exist. Oh, God. Wince in pain. Absolutely nothing is working. Okay. Demand, Ellen, loyalty, weights. Okay. No reason whatsoever why they shouldn't work. Lesser nobles are huge. This is true, this is true. Are you lacking cash? No. Not lacking cash. There's absolutely no reason why this would not be calculated right here. absolutely no reason. Unless for some reason the file is broken or loyalty is definitely not under 0.5. Yes, I am very sad. This makes me very sad. Pipe parsing issue? Did I not close a bracket somewhere? Here. And I'll close this. Well, let's check privileges. Is that math accurate? Um, I'm going to try and restart the game with this new code. I guess. No, man, I'm stumped. Very discouraging. Don't know how I'm going to get favors done. AI training was going great, Marcus. Then I just blew it up by accident. Even when I give people loyalties there, it's just not registering. Like it's though the variable doesn't exist. I mean, is MNT at all compatible with custom nations? Not really. Sorry. I mean, it can be. There's no reason why not. But I think custom nations is a little screwy. All right, so this is with the new reversed code. Let's see how deep our problems really are. As of yesterday, things seem to be working pretty good. Just gotta figure out what it is that I messed up. I'm hoping it's just something real minor. Maybe it's a coincidence that I messed up all the favors. No, it's still not. It's not even registering any less renewables at all. That is weird. It's like they don't even exist. That's your noble loyalty weight. Demands. LN. Their loyalty is through the roof. Hold on. Unless I screwed up the calculation specifically here. Supply didn't exist at all. Dun dun dun. So my loyalty is 0.7 times 10 minus 5 times 1.5. And that is what it should be. Right here. 3. But that is not what it is. Why the hell not? Hold on. Must be nobles loyalty. Must be nobles loyalty. Nah, I have subtract. Subtract. This is definitely true. This is a variable that does exist, right? Yeah, this is true. This is a variable that does exist, right? It's sort of like the cornerstone. There it is. More than enough. This flag does not exist, so... Or this variable does not exist, so we should be good. Plenty of loyalty to go around. Alright, time for stupid ass troubleshooting. Stupid ass flag. This flag shows up, I don't know what the heck to think. You know, I shouldn't be troubleshooting. This file seems to be having issues too. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to restore the file I started with today, which should technically be fixed. And I'm just going to try and troubleshoot from there to see what I messed up. And there's just going to have to be lots of corruption. Lots of corruption. Lots of work. Lots of check. Goodness. So flustered I'm not making any sense. You have to do lots of tests. I'm on a different screen at the moment, by the way. Boom. What? No, that's not right. There. Alright, save. Now I'll add in my stupid ass flag. Humans. Can't believe this happened. Set country flags. Stupid ass flag. And here's the thing that gets me. Norway had loans, I believe. Hey, Lewis. Yes, I screwed things up pretty badly. I'm really sad about it. Really, really sad about it. Just want to quit modding forever. Not necessarily totally wasted time. Oops. You kind of have to calculate these kinds of mistakes into the modding experience. This is, of course, by far not anywhere close to the most frustrating situation I've been in. Once those are done, then you can quit. Yes. I'll quit after horde mechanics. Okay. Taken freaking loans out. Lesser nobles have high loyalty, high influence. There's no reason 0 variables should be showing up. Yep, the developer's experience. I mean, but this is a little worse than the usual type of bug fixes. When you're fixing bugs in active development, it's like, okay, that's cool. When you create a bug that just out of thin air with code that was already functional, that's a different kind of frustration. There's still no demand for lesser nobles. Wait, did I? Okay. Where's my stupid flag? I don't want privileges, I want stupid ass flag. So if it doesn't show up anywhere in the entire game, 0 matches. I can't wait to discover what stupid thing I did in the code to cause this. Okay. So, not even the most basic. I'm not even getting past the first bit of criteria here. Something is completely blocking what did I do? What did I do? Here's what's strange. I have this weight exists. I wish I knew when it was calculated. Estate. That's your noble's loyalty. That is. That's a real variable. I verified that all these variables were true and existed. So I must have broken it somewhere else. I'll even I don't even know where to look. I have no clue. I took out 1 billion loans. And here's the privilege stuff. There's loyalty weight. It's not detecting the fact that I have loans taken out. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is what we do. Start from scratch. Start up a new game. And my goddamn coffee mug is empty. Why can't anything go right? Okay. Start a new game. Maybe something got corrupted in that game. Let it run for a bit. Try to figure out why everything is broken. Maybe it's time to start My Little Pony active development. Oh, man. Well, there are. I haven't even watched My Little Pony season 7. To be honest, it's not really that much fun without my kids to watch it with, so that's not going to cheer me up very much. What else can cheer me up? Someone have a funny joke. I didn't know Demian had legs. There they are. Nice hairy legs. I'm worried I introduced some obscure character someplace. I'm on the verge of playing Pinkie Pie Adventure all by myself. It's like drinking in the middle of the day at home. Oh God, Lewis. What's the difference between a Taliban outpost and an Afghani elementary school? The Taliban don't blow up their own outposts. The drug dealer sold me a pair of shoes. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping ever since. All right, Luis, what's the punchline? Lewis, I don't know. I just fly the drone. It's pretty bad. Trying to think of ways. Jesus Christ. That would make a great pizza store. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Korean. I was thinking that last working copy. But before I do that, I'm gonna get a test from a copy that's from a game that's a new game. Man. So what I would normally start doing at this point is I would take out chunks in their isolation, stick them in the test events, and fire them solo. And that would allow me to test whether something is wrong elsewhere peripherally with the code, or whether it is specifically something in here that's the problem. I guess I'll start on that. I mean, if it's not even calculating the very first variables, and there's no parsing errors, it's gotta be something peripheral. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. Yeah, normally with a better when you're doing a notepad, you don't get very detailed error logs. So normally, if I were doing this through some other professional program, some professional interface, I could run a debug, and then it would say like, oh, on this line, this is what's screwing you up, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, and you could fix it. Korean bronze sounds like a name change at some place. Yeah, the thing is, I checked all of these variables. They were in the save file, but for some reason they would not set this flag, even though they all existed. All of the criteria were met. For some reason, I declared the variable up here. I don't see a syntax check variable, which I have defined the variable that I want checked, and then they are all preceded by a value. I don't know. I don't know. Do not know. But I have an idea. I'm gonna I'm gonna remove all prerequisites. Not a good spot yet. Just about. It should be fine. Hungary. So what I'm going to do now is, well, I guess I got to restart. I got to restart anyway if I want to test the events or whatever. Well, first off, I am removing everything. So it is basically always equals yes. So there are no checks here. It should just go straight through and set the flag. If it doesn't set the flag, something else has got to be screwy in the file. The thing is, Marcus, as far as the values are concerned, I checked in the save file, and all of these values were accurate. So unless I'm missing something really obvious, it's right in front of my face, I don't see how I could. Oh! Oh! I think I know what's wrong. I think I know what's wrong. Okay. Remember how I blew up the last beta patch? And everyone was having all the AI events fire for them, and it's because it's because I removed this for testing purposes so that I could fire the event in the country scope I wanted to get test results. Well, to be safe, I reactivated it, which meant that when I fired the events, it does not work for the country I fired it in. And I have been checking it within the country that I am firing it in, which means it immediately defaults to the prior variables. Oh my god. So there is probably nothing wrong at all. It means that there is actually nothing wrong whatsoever. So, well, hold on. I did something, it's just stupid. It is such a basic thing. It was peripheral to, my problem was peripheral to the code I was looking at. It's because I had made a mistake somewhere else. All right, so we have, all right, so let's do this. Let's take 1 billion loans again. Let's make Mamluks just the worst possible place in the universe to live. No, whatever. One stability's fine. No loans. Oops. All right. So now we can't fire it from within the Mamluks. We have to fire it somewhere else because AI equals yes is activated. Now let's see what results we get. Now we head back to the Mamluks. Yeah. So they actually were seeing results immediately. Oh god, this will be so dumb if this is true. I just spent 45 minutes bitching and moaning about what in the world could be wrong. Why has modding wronged me so? Demand. Manpower, special taxes wait. LN give wait. Yep. Privileges. LN already granted wait. Corvée wait. Give wait 10.66, so they gave a privilege. Yeah. So that was the problem. I mean, so here's the thing. The reason it threw me for a loop was because I had made that mistake with changing and it's still a problem here. Favors. Yuck. Yuck. Because I changed all of my syntax, all of everything that was privilege, I changed to favors. Because I meant to do it just within a certain area, see, in selection, but I screwed it up, and I did it everywhere. And so I saw that I had done that, and I wondered, like, what if it screwed up the code in unexpected ways? And then I ran into this other problem and assumed that the reason was because I had made all those changes. And then that sent me off on the wrong track looking for the wrong bug. When in reality, there were two things I had screwed up simultaneously, and so I went running off on the wrong track. Yeah, so that was just a little bit embarrassing. So let's resolve this here. Change all references of favors to privilege. I know we have favors. What? Okay. WTF? Oh, match whole word only. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Favors. There. 40 occurrences replaced. Oh, man. I can just kick myself in the ass over and over and over for that. All right, so it's working as intended. Thinking about doing an intermission so I can go scream in the closet. Debian, it seems like we have all grown from these 40 minutes and now know to be more responsible with keeping track of our code. It's true, yeah, it's true Korean. Like, you know, when I was experimenting with Unity, when I was experimenting with C Sharp, even in their base interface, there's debugging programs which make this so much easier. Point out your errors so much easier, and yeah, it's easier to keep a paper trail. All right. I know what the problem is. Time to move forward. All right. All right, back to favors. Yeah, I didn't do much to fix the problem. I actually removed that I removed it and put back the old version, so we should be good. So, question now is, do I have any of the favor stuff in here? Favor. Oh, well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. No favor giveaway, though? Favor giveaway. Why is there no favor giveaway whatsoever? Well, let's see. Mamluks already have 55. What is the base threshold? I have enough weight share. Oh. Right. So I gotta wait 8 months before I can dish out another favor. So it was issued, and it was issued because right, it was all set to 0. Favor GN prestige check. So I screwed something up here. Probably jammed my calculations like through the roof. Writing code in Word to code block. Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to a formal programming language at one point. But it can be good to learn in here because it makes you think differently, more thoroughly, makes you more cautious. Weight share 60. Favors GN prestige check. It's going to be based on prestige divided by greater noble prestige demand. Jesus, what pushed it through the roof? Holy crap. Alright, well. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let 8 months pass so that I can fire the favor event again. Yeah, that makes sense, Korean. Rather than going straight to all the shortcuts. Great way to develop bad habits, I imagine. But which is often why I'm grateful for being in Notepad now. Okay. We can now offer favors again. Let me save here. Let me go to another country to fire from. Let me. Yeah. No kidding. Oof. I guess they do not like being in debt, which is good. I have considered a slight bug. Privilege. Okay, so I was looking for favors. Okay, favor giveaway. WTF. Holy I'm having a hard time understanding how how they could possibly end up. Does this just not work? Does export to variable prestige just did I not set it? No, I set it to 0. But somehow this value is turning into this value. And bloating it, and obviously really? GM corruption weight 4? Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Because it still has a ways to go, yeah. That's still pretty hefty, though. So, favorite GN giveaway. Something doesn't smell right. Favorite GN prestige check. Question is, why wasn't favor GN on or nobleman weight? That variable doesn't even exist. Oh. Really? No, it's got to be up here. It was set to 0 up here. Change this value to this value. So why isn't that happening? Favor GN prestige check. We just established that it existed. So it should have been added to this. So where's this? I do not see this anywhere. It does not exist anywhere. Even though... Aha! This is why. Still does not explain why this value is going haywire. Let's just move this over here. Let's copy this. Let's plunk it into a test event. And then let's see if this tool is actually able to export prestige properly. I wouldn't doubt it if it didn't. It's prestige. I remember having difficulty with it once before exporting prestige, so we'll see. Okay. Mosquito question? I'm trying to read through people's stuff they were talking about earlier today with the various game ideas. Exits, exits, exits. Alright, I can still offer favors. Let's do this first. Oops, let's do my test events. Oops. There. The frogs that you hear indeed are on my end. We just had quite a bit of a deluge here. And why did this not? So now all the frogs are out. We haven't had rain in ages, so now all the frogs are out, you know, doing their thing. Alright, so I exported prestige just fine. Let's double check. Yeah, I know all that. Now I just need, some hurricane force winds in the backgrounds. All right, well, there it is. Prestige check. Now, hello to Portugal. Okay. Does the frog still crow from the latest build? I don't know, Ethan. That's kind of leads you to questions like, well, then why isn't there a permanent build cost in the middle of deserts where they have no building materials, that type of thing? Favors. Oh. Prestige check. I got a billion. Oh, wait. Somehow it was multiplied by 1,000. And 38.81. Now, how the hell did that happen? Prestige demands. Greater levels prestige demand. Greater levels prestige demand 19. I'm dividing, right? Divide variable this by this. So it should just be 20. It should be 38 divided by. Wasn't the 1K the thing that messed up the mod for 1.21? When you divide by 0. Maybe? But it is conforming right here. And it is the same variable. And it is calculated first. So, it should work. Good suspicion, though, Korean. But I mean, and besides, if this why isn't this a gazillion billion? Because once I check it here, all right. Trying to get favors to work, Mega. Okay, which value? Export the variable. We verified that this works. Why can't I build buildings in some provinces? They say they need more urban gravity. for example, usually it's urban population that's the limit. But exploit the variable. So I've exploited that. Should divide by greater Noble's prestige, no problem. Oh. Sigh. It was dividing by a vacant value, and so therefore was defaulting to dividing by 1,000. Man, talk about rookie mistakes tonight. Talk about rookie mistakes. I'm reading through everybody's game ideas, but not too much discussed. No, I'm pretty determined to keep going. Yeah, I mean, the rookie mistakes I'm making obviously is a sign that I am a bit wearied, but problem is, the next beta is being released tomorrow. Let me sort out exactly when that'll be. Question. When do we release the next patch? Tomorrow. Don't even know. What time do we release the next patch tomorrow? Okay. Let's fire now. AI global decisions. Tag switch to the Mamluks. Save the results. Yeah. Let's see where that gets us. Favors. Oh, damn. Damn. Still? Ah, man. Did I... What? Why? Why? You should be working just fine. I am now dividing by which? goes into a test bin, I guess. Man, talk about painstakingly slow progress tonight. Man. Wait a minute. Nah, it should be fine. Or is it? Is it fine? What is this even doing for me? Should be prestige needed. I don't see why that would make much of a difference. But I guess we'll find out. First off, let me fire that test event. Nah, this is the math that's supposed to happen. GN prestige check. Divide favor by this much. Get results. All right. Okay. So that was the right result. Let's try this again. Okay. There will be soon. I'm working out with my brother, Marcus, all the game stuff. So then we can have sort of a formal way to discuss it all. What was wrong with the Celebes node again? And where was it? Oops. Going around, lap around the block. No, seriously, I should. Why did the number of colonists go way down? Don't know yet. Must be something someone else was messing with. Last I heard, I was gonna choose between ancient world or fantasy. Marcus, right? Yeah, my bro's messing with the forums. I'm getting all the Twitch. I want to kind of launch everything at once. That just takes time, coding simultaneously and trying to get the other parts of the creative project done. Time consuming, as you can imagine. Rage. Still broken. Okay. So I moved it to a freaking test event. Same code. Fired it. Got results that worked. And yet. Just yeah, David Bunk. I'll try to do something like that. And I just gotta figure out why I'm stuck on this stupid problem. This is unbelievable. I am beside myself. There's no. It works. My own code is rebelling against me. That is right. So it works when it's in its own scripted effects. No, not when it's in its own test events. Works fine. When it's in this event, doesn't work fine. Same code. No problem. But for some reason, when the same code yeah, Marcus. I am just amused, is what I am right now. I am amused. I'm past frustrated. I'm just good old-fashioned amused. Is this variable being transformed at some point? Demi, and then the difference is the problem. Can you elaborate? Know what you mean by that? I think he means whatever the difference is between the real event and the test event. One is the problem. Yeah, that's what you would think. But again, it goes. I mean, here it is. I can use it. Let's do this. Let's check this variable elsewhere. And it's screwy everywhere. This is weird beyond weird. I mean, that's a possibility too. It could theoretically, for some reason in this context, be trying to export the variable and then getting confused. And then I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do prestige level. All right. And then I'm going to set this variable. Just so we have more variables to look at. And who knows? Maybe it'll fix the problem somehow. Sometimes really, really dumb things fix the problem, which have nothing to do with the syntax or accuracy whatsoever. I'm just going to go prestige level. I'm going to then have this at the prestige level, and then divide prestige level by prestige needed. It's, yeah, Cowboy Dang, it's 1,000 times. It's by 1,000 times. Right, so it would be, so let's go to human. Was on more favors. Right, so I had 38 prestige. It was multiplied by 1,000 for some reason. Which is what often happens when you divide a value by 0. However, that division did not, there was no division by 0. Whoops. Hold on. Let me do this right here. There. Anyway. And the answer is, the reason it was not divided by 0 was oops, it was originally divided by this right here, prestige needed, and prestige needed was 10. That would not multiply the variable by 1,000. So for some reason it was seeing something that wasn't there. Paradox, no, yeah, division by 0. So for some reason it's thinking it's dividing by 0, which, I mean, that seems to be the obvious answer, right? Even though it isn't, because it's a variable which does in fact exist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a new variable, prestige level. I'm going to export it. I'm going to preserve this variable. Make a new variable, favor GN prestige check, set it to prestige level, divide it by prestige needed, and then we'll go from there. Let's go back to a slightly earlier save, so we don't get sloppy. Have I really been at this for 2 flippin' hours? Oh boy. I guess. Here we go. Moment of truth. What the heck kind of crazy variables are we gonna get this time? It'd be funny if you fixed the problem. Nothing syntactically different necessarily. No flawed logic. Nope, still busted. All right, let's do the math. Prestige level. Prestige level. I don't see prestige level. This is confusing. Yeah, if still frustrating. First off, prestige needed. Why is prestige needed showing up as 10? Rare Noble's prestige demands. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I could just easy way out is just divide by 1,000. Could be right. It is theoretically possible that prestige, for whatever bizarre reason, it was being documented here, right? So for instance, if I fire here, oh, set favors GN prestige to 38.81. Ta-da! Wow. Try one last thing. Well, now I've gotta. That's the thing. This is set. Favor GN prestige check. Was set to prestige level. Favor GN prestige check. It did calculate properly. See, because it still has the 38. and divide prestige needed. Let's check to see if it's specifically this line of code, which is loading it. Right. The frustration stream continues. Absolutely nowhere closer to finishing favors. Nonetheless, testing them. Okay. And Portugal. And loops. That's right, they were being multiplied by 10,000 though, that variable was. Which is crazy. Schumann equals. Yes. Favor. What the? God. Oh, God. I don't even. I don't even. I don't. I gotta stop the stream. It's too embarrassing. I can't. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. I refuse to disclose. I refuse to. I refuse to disclose. I refuse to disclose what the problem is. I'm doing this off screen because I will not. I can't. I can't. It's just. It's not. It's. I cannot suffer this indignity. It's not the first time I've done this. Fuck. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, fine. Um, okay. The key is up here. See if anyone notices it. So, remember how we were talking about the backup, Kareem? Well, right. So, for anyone out there who mods, when you make a backup, make sure you are not editing in your backup because the, the game will not compile anything that's in your backup. So I've been making changes because the thing is test events is not in my backup. So whenever I put something into test events, it works perfectly. But right now, these global so anything I've been changing in my global AI decisions is in my backup. I know, I know. And so what I've been doing is I've been doing this. I've made this mistake when I've been wide awake too, because there's nothing discernibly different other than this little thing up here, and I had my backup open, and I used it, and so I'm going to immediately now make sure I did not open anything else in my backup. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I already drank coffee. I'm caffeinated. I can't go to sleep now. Because if I do, I won't go to sleep because you can't go to sleep with a caffeinated brain. I have a sleep condition too. So I've got to like 11:30, 12 o'clock to work. I got no choice. So yeah. So I'm gonna do this. I'm doing a side by side right now. Check variable. So I fix things over here. I wonder if I should just override it. Korean. Yeah, that's true. This is not usually the extent. Usually most bugs are like honest to God, authentic bugs. In this particular case, that is not true. Um, all right, so it's my side by side looks fine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna transfer it over straight up. Yeah. To the real copy, that is. um, I'm not sure what a bug checklist how that could necessarily help me here. Okay, let's do an official transfer. Just a little paranoid. Okay. This goes away. This goes over. Oh, you mean like a checklist of if I can't solve the bug, check these typical problems? Yeah, I mean, that would help. I have it kind of in my head, but obviously, you know. Oh. That's right, this again. Fix this again real quick. Favors. And selection. There. All right. Okay. Oh, whatever. Oops. Yeah. Post-it notes. Yeah, I'll write them down somewhere. Man, legit. All right, here we go. There were some bugs I fixed in the code, though. I just, once I'd fixed it, I hadn't committed it to the right file that would be compiled. So backup. I don't want freaking BS named backup. Just delete. Whatever. Yeah, Korean. I am holding my breath. Because who knows what will happen with the next patch. Okay, I got that save. Go away, go away, go away. It's gonna be fresh loads. Go away, go away, go away. Are you serious? No. Oh wait, I know why. No, I don't know why. Yes, no. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. No. It's not. No. Mm-mm. No. There's got to be a logical explanation for this. There is no such thing as the supernatural. There is only natural phenomenon, which is yet to be understood. Where is my flipping backup? This is downloads. Here's my backup. Now let's head over here. No, Mm-mm. Where is the global AI stuff? No, this is from ages ago. Jesus. No, date modified. Freaking. Okay, let's think through this. All right. Wait, what? Prestige check. Oh no, we're good. We're good. This is just. Okay, we're good. This will be good. There we go. There's, should export fine. And then, ta-da! It'll work. It'll work. All right, this is where it works. Ready? Okay. It'll work now. It will work. It will work. Deep breath. Good night, dear XRs. But it'll work. You can just go to sleep knowing that it'll work. Totally work. Alright, watch. Boom. Back to Mamluks. Overwrite save. Claim victory. It worked. Thank you. It worked. Now let's figure out why corruption isn't working. It worked! Now why isn't corruption working? Favor gene corruption weight. Corruption. Alright, so corruption variability. What is my corruption variability score at currently? This could be fine since it's earlier in the game. Corruption. Variable. Right, so it is, yeah. A little bit excessive. What's my... Let's see, currently GN greater noble loyalty 55. So I don't think I'm getting... Let's go back to favors. So code is working fine, just need to tune it. Favor, corruption weight 4. Loyalty weight. Is my loyalty weight excessive here? Ugh. Loyalty weights. Luke. Oops. Get rid of you. Favor loyalty weight. 0.6. 1 divided by state greater level loyalty. Should give me 1 point something. Well, let me see here. Just that weight. So we get a bit more loyalty. Favor GN loyalty weight set value equals. Okay, so if it's at least 0.7 set to 1, and then divide by state greater than the whole loyalty. It's a bit high. Stability. I guess we can go with it. Yeah, it's fine. That's a good baseline. 3C General! Good for you. God, I'd love to play the game. If loyalty is really low, then add an extra. Stability is low, add some more. do some math here. I don't want them using favors too much. Let's say, oops, 7, 1.4 plus, yeah, so we need a pretty liberal amount of prestige. Pretty liberal amounts of by the way, will the next update break the saves again? It could. I don't know. Yeah, it could. So I just finish your game and then get the update. I'm not the only one who's made changes, so I don't know. And cost of gifts. How easy is it to calculate cost of gifts? Not too easy. And prestige. So you've got high prestige relative to the cost. It's going to pressure them into giving the gift. Seems a little excessive. I mean, I just started. Well, could wait for the patch tomorrow then. But I mean, it's up to you. Value is a little excessive. Well. So we'll bring it down just a tad. All right, so basically working, I think. Yeah, more or less. Wait a minute. Question is, why did this calculate so high? Yeah, where is favor GN honor nobleman weight? Favor GN honor nobleman weight. Did I not set it somewhere? If this is true, which it is, where is this? Oops. Nowhere to be found. Does it exist in any file, anywhere in the file? Oh, other than right here in front of my face? Favor, GN prestige check. So it does at least equal 1. Huh. So why doesn't this variable exist? The AI should use centralization efforts. It should. That would be something Malorn would have to do, though. There's something that he would have done. God. Okay. That'll work. Holy. Yeah. Yeah. So that'll reduce this to 2. Then it will prioritize prestige. That's fine. Last test for this script here, because it's gonna work this time. Yes, they still use centralization efforts. I was just wondering. Oh yes. Yeah, it's being done through via a policy, right? No. See, that was a real bug I fixed. Syntactical issues. Yeah, whatever. Oops. Oh well. Go with it. And prestige check exists. Give weight, corruption weight. I'm a nobleman. My money is really high. So let's see. Let's make sure. Corruption, giveaway, prestige, loyalty. Let's make sure. Favor, GM, prestige, cost of gifts, givable, favors, GM, percent. Okay, so let's see, gifts, givable. Gifts, givable. Yikes. That's a bug. Man. Bug to all hell. Monthly country income. Let's see. That is accurate. Cost of gift. Let's make sure that's accurate. That looks accurate. Yes, it is. Right. That's I have it in reverse. Wait, monthly country income. It's not monthly. Goodness gracious. Why the hell did they do that? It's Treasury I should be looking for, not monthly country income. Derp. Treasury. Right there. Gotta have a variable for it somewhere. Oops. Country Treasury. There it is. I'll just have it exported again. Set monthly cash treasury, divide cost of gift. Then it should be accurate. Jeez. Alright. Think. Swear to God, I'm getting favors done tonight. It's the last thing I do. Julie, R.I.P. Jewel. Here we go. Demi, do you think we can make it so you can choose to be severage after winning the Civil War instead of being forced between? I don't know. It's gig out stuff. Hate to shuffle it off like that again, but oops, no, don't compress. Okay. This time, everything is going to be perfect and right and wonderful. Human equals yes. Favors. Corruption weight. Prestige weight. Loyalty weight. Honor no woman weight. Favor, GN, present, gift weight. That actually could be right. 0.5, 0.5. Gifts givable. Let's check our gifts givable. Gifts givable 4. I only met the threshold for 3. So yes, that is right. And my bureaucracy sucks. So yes. Yay, it's right. It's not wrong. I'm so happy. Okay. Well, that's goodish. Now the question is, if I sit here... Okay, that answers my question. Oh, whoa. Okay, so let's try this again. Tag Portugal. Let's fire the event again. Allow some time to pass. Whatever. Head to Mamelukes. What was their loyalty before? 55. Did I hand out two privileges, two favors somehow? If this is true, use this. Otherwise, do this. Otherwise, do this. So, how did you guys? Try this again. $65. How do you get 65? And demanded support. So it should have come out just neutral. I offer the favor. I demanded support. Demand. Check the events I'm firing here. 05, 05, 05, 05. Oh, this is the wrong. Demands, plural, demands. Oh, 05, 05, 05, 05. Okay. That's right. So why? GN favors. See, I got this weird thing now. Yeah, Marcus, that sounds kind of buggish. So it appeared in the province, but then didn't spread at all anywhere, period. I mean, that's definitely weird. It takes a little while, like, a month or something, but. There is a possibility here. So, if I was firing buggy events, there's a possibility that there were multiple flags set. God, might just have said fuck this place in particular. So, I'm just going to say before I fire anything in particular, I'm going to check to see how many flags Mamluks have. Yeah. Alright, here's the reason. Both got flagged somehow. I wonder how. Oh, I know how. I probably fired it more than once. Then you have to click an option to remove the flag. Alright, so the way to handle this, start up a new game, run the hands off. Check to see if any extra flags are being set or left over. Another thing we can do is go to our interactions and make sure flags are being appropriately deleted. That's good for flag. And then delete flag. Favor present gift soon. Favor honor nobleman soon. Does all look right? I mean, the first wave did not spread at all where it spawned. Where did it spawn? You got a screenshot or anything? The second wave spread fine. I don't think so. I'm having a really hard time figuring out why. Mouse over the apparent plague and tell me what it says, the modifier. Yeah, Delarna OP. Well, there's definitely no way in hell I have the presence of mind to code favors for burgers. Unfortunately. Guess I could put in lesser nobles. Should be easy enough. Let's do that now. With the assumption. So is it possible more than one flag could be set? Set a country flag. If any of these are true. If this is true. Then set this flag. Otherwise, check this. If it's true, set this flag. Otherwise, check this. If it's true, set this flag. none of these flags should be able to fire together. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, 03, 03, 03. Okay. No, Jewel, no progress on the canal thing. Yet. It shouldn't be terribly difficult to do. It's mainly just a matter of a province interaction button thing. I mean, in the Middle Ages, was HRE a backwater? Yeah, pretty much. Um, think of it this way: all of the places that were, um, all of the places that were Roman at one point tend to be the places that tended to be more advanced. All the places that weren't Roman, so everything north of the Danube, big chunks of Germany, Denmark, etc., 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 they all tended to be the less developed places in the Middle Ages. Um, which is why you have that east versus West Europe divide. Yeah, when you get toward the late Middle Ages, that's the point where things begin to improve. But it's still, I mean, even Bohemia compared to the rest of Europe, it just doesn't. It's the nicest place in Central Europe, but it's still nothing compared to anything else. I mean, okay, great. It's on par with Barcelona. Like, okay. Take a look at the Mamluks real quick. How we doing over here? Gave out a favor, didn't screw everything up. That's good. Didn't offer a favor here. Let's figure out. Oh no, didn't offer a favor there because we did not program it to offer a favor yet. All right, so we should see how much longer. 58 days. That means we still may have some of the variables preserved. Actually, better yet, let me 65, 48, 5. Yeah, so we should be good. Check the variables, see what it calculated. Favor. Corruption rate is obviously going to be huge because corruption isn't properly set. So it looks like they probably gave out corruption there. Favor GN give weight. Ethan, probably. I really am starting to think that Ireland and Germany would have been better off if they were conquered by the Romans. Yep, Germany was a tough place to invade, though, before it was deforested. And of course, the Hungarian plains were a serious impediment to invasion and occupation because you constantly have horse people coming in, messing everything up. That's why you see this whole, here you had, all the German and Scandinavian tribes, and all through here, it was just one big highway for steppe people screwing with the Romans. So it just was always too difficult to really make a dent there. Geography. Favor honor nobleman. Wait. So that's low because prestige ain't too hot. I guess money was insufficiently high to offer favors, so that didn't even register. All right. Pretty good. Yeah, I always wondered why the Romans didn't conquer the Hungarian plains and then fortify the Carpathian Mountains. It could have been a very defensible place. Especially when you consider, all you'd be left with is defending a river frontier all the way to Constantinople. Totally should have been doable. When you consider they were perfectly willing to conquer into France and onto the British Isles, it's like, hey. I mean, it's like, hey, the Romans are willing to, like, march all the way to Parthia, but they're not willing to fortify the Carpathians and yeah, you see that, yeah. I find that kind of funny. All right, so it looks like this favor is sufficient. It is working as intended. We'll probably need some tuning. Let's go ahead and translate it to lesser nobles. Should be easy. So all references of G N replace with ln. All references of greater replace with lesser. Save. Grab the flags, copy them somewhere. Betrayal, I would agree with you, except that Romans were all about protecting the frontier. And it occurs to me that it's easier to defend relatively rich lands on the border of Italy and through the Balkans if you have a frontier that's pushed further back. So from a strategic standpoint, it seems reasonable. Okay, so I realize I have an issue here. All of these events are delay fired. The problem is I'm using the same flags for lesser nobles and greater nobles. Which is kind of dumb of me. So I need to adjust this where appropriate. Oops. There's another caveat. I need to flip and go up here and fix these two. And I may have to do this in a lot of places, unfortunately. Kind of a silly oversight. Using repetitive flags. Right, because then I have to go to estate interactions. And then I have to fix it here too. And here. And here. And there, and there, and there. And now I am praying to the gods that I did not make that same mistake. That would be a random privilege. Okay. Check, 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 check. Gotta check. Privileges. Let's see what I set my flags to. No, we're good there. What about my flags here? So for instance, manpower. Privilege demand manpower soon. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I gotta fix this too. I have to specify. Which means I gotta specify up here too. I should have known better, to be honest. Now I gotta go to interactions. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So 0, 0, 5. Yeah, the frogs in the background are loud, trust me. They are very happy frogs. Looking for love. Huh? Doink. Doink. Oops. Make sure I put this in the correct place. Yeah, let me fix that. Stuck it in the middle of Corvée and labor. Whoopsie. Alright. Privilege demands. Privilege demands GN surf. demands. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And manpower. This should be the last one for greater nobles. How do I get rid of contentious election disaster? I don't know. You can look it up in the disaster file, and that should give you the criteria that you need. In case you're wondering, you would look common, disasters, and then there should be elected monarchy, contentious. I'm not sure which one it is, but succession crisis, probably one of the republic ones. Anyway. The lesser republic political support for republic system. That's because there's a different stat for every major different government type. I'll have to try and fix that. It's irritating though, because you need like double or triple the code, quadruple the code in order to have the proper effect. Demand GM loans, okay. Now move on to lesser nobles. Do all of them. Well, first off, let's go to demands and fix everything here. Again. Demands loans. Oops, I did it again. There. Time to fix all of my lesser noble stuff. Privilege demands LN. Privilege demand LN loans. Privilege demand legit soon. Privilege demand manpower. Privilege demand core. Privilege demand loans. Privilege demand legit. Privilege demand manpower. Privilege demand core, loans, legit, manpower. Now we go to demands. Lesser noble demands, and we do the same thing. Oops. I did it again. Okay, demands, LN manpower soon. And LN loans. Okay. 0.005. Demands, ports. Oh no. We want lesser noble since 105. Now, do the same thing. Let the tedium continue. Can't end always equals no? What? WTF? Who made that? Are you sure there's no way to follow it to its natural conclusion? And that it can't just like abruptly end or something? Is that what it means maybe? Man, correlator. Come on, honey.
I think she just threw it all over me.
Sick? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What's wrong? Are you okay? Hey.
She won't calm down no matter how I try. I mean, I've been with her since 30. 30 times my head. She's like crying nonstop. Freaking finally just gave her Benadryl. Maybe that'll calm her down. She doesn't have a fever. She's not complaining of her stomach. She's just coughing. Can you tell me what's wrong? What hurts?
Your teeth?
Tongue. I answered tongue.
Let me see. Open up. You open up. See if you want to do something.
Go down.
Stay in your throat, sorry. Yeah, it's weird.
She just drank. She had my water anyway. She drank.
Oh boy. Yeah, disease has spread to the Mongols. Which means that diseases will be spreading to Daddy too. Which means I need to get this to a suitable completion. Alright, demands. I'd quit right now, but I'm a little concerned about quitting in the middle of coding because then you just basically begging to add in incompletion bugs. Close the ports. Really breaks my heart to see her sick. Spent so much of her life being so incredibly sick and on death's door. Okay, cool. Let's finish this up. Global add decisions. Okay, so it's GN favors, LN favors. So now, I make a list of those favors. I want state letters. GN. Okay. Quarry labor. No. There we go. Not paying attention. Yeah. Too tired to be doing this. Too many sick children I'm worried about to be doing this. Just get this to a suitable ending spot. Start with the hands off, be done with it. Present gifts. Favor on a nobleman. CLR country flag. It's fine. Alright. Okay. Hello, Pierre, and that'll be a goodbye really soon. Okay. So this will be fired from here. 103. Okay. Alright, so I'll be calling it now then. Start the pans off. Alright. Alright, starting that hands-off game. Anyway, see you guys. No clue whether I'll be streaming tomorrow given the circumstances.